In this video, I'm going to take you through Kernel exploit, which is a challenge on Let's Defend platform, as you can see here. So you can just go to Let's Defend /challenge. So Let's Defend is an online cybersecurity platform designed to simulate real-world security operations center tasks. So you'll just find these challenges here. There are a bunch of challenges right here. So what you're going to look at today is Kernel exploit, this particular one here. So I'll just click on that. And on this challenge, we are going to investigate a Linux kernel exploit from artifacts collected by USC, which is a tool, just a Unix-like Artifacts Collector, which is a tool for incident response and forensics investigations on Unix-based systems. So it automates collection of critical systems, artifacts, using native system binaries. So I hope I got that right, but that's just what we're going to be using. So in this challenge, we'll investigate Linux kernel exploit using the USC tool, which has collected various files and outputs from commands during the artifact acquisition that will help us pinpoint the malicious process that we're supposed to be looking for in this particular challenge. So what you'll do, you'll come here, click connect, and we'll wait for it to load. Okay, you have to do go through this captcha, selecting all hats. I hope that's all. Yeah. So we are waiting for this lab environment to come up. So it's still loading. Let's wait for it. So it has already loaded the environment here. This is the virtual machine. So before that, let me just take you through this what you have here. So in the afternoon, network monitoring systems detected anomalous traffic patterns originating from a critical transaction processing server. Initial signs suggest a potential security breach. You've been provided with a forensic image of the affected system and tasked with conducting a thorough investigation to determine the scope of the incident. So we have here the file location, root desktop challenge file, then extra gmail, .tar.zip. These are table, which has been compressed. Then you have the password here as infected. So let's get to the environment. And what I'd like to do here, let's come scroll from here. Then let's open it in a new tab so that we get it on a big window, easy to use. So this is the challenge file right here. So I'll just double click on that. Then here we have the table zipped. So let's just double click on that. Then extract. Let's come here and extract. Then the password that we were given here is this infected. So let's just come here. And it's extracting. So that's complete. So double click on that. Then here we have the files right here. So just maximize that. Then now here we have these are the files that has been collected by the USC tool, the Unix-like Artifacts Collector, which we said is a tool for incident response and forensic investigations. So here we have different folders here and files. So we have this root directory. So this root directory is likely the root of the extracted forensic image, serving as a parent folder for all collected forensic data. So it may contain essential forensic and log files, providing a top-level view of the collected evidence. So here we have the body file. So the body file, I'd say it typically records metadata of files on a system. So this would include things such as timestamps. Let me just click it so you can see things such as timestamps, modified, accessed, and created times for each files. Then next we have this check rootkit. So this directory likely contains the output of check rootkit. And check rootkit, if you're familiar with it, it's a tool designed to detect rootkits, yeah, on Linux systems. So this is a tool that many of you might have interacted with on Linux. You can just do sudo check rootkit and check if there's a rootkit that's trying to mess up with the system. So this may include details about any suspicious files, processes, or hidden files detected on the system, providing an insight into whether the system was compromised by a rootkit. So the next one here, let me see, we have hash executables. So this is just a directory likely to contain the hash values, might be in MD5 hashes or a secure hash algorithm of executables found on the systems. So these hashes might be useful for identifying unauthorized or malicious software. So here we have these hashes. Let's click on this MD5 one. So you can use these hashes to compare against malware hash database to check for any known threats. So you can just pick, let's say, this hash right here, copy it, then go to a hash database such as VirusTotal, which we'll be using later on. So that's that. Let's close this window here. I'm just taking you through these directories to show you what we have right here. So the next thing is this live response. So this here we should be finding real-time information gathered during the initial response phase, such as running processes. We have here, as you can see, processes here, and any other loaded kernel modules and user login history, so that you can find here. Then let's check the two last files, which are now files. We have this USC log. These are just log files generated by the USC tool. Then you have this standard error. These are just capturing errors. So that's that. Let's get back here and check what we need to the questions right here. So what is the name of the key file the intruder downloaded to elevate their privileges after gaining unauthorized access? So that we'll check from live responses. We've said that this is where we are getting the real-time information that was gathered. So here we'll check in processes, this directory here. Then here there are a bunch of text files here, but what we'll check in is this DEF PSDF. So let's just double click that, and let me try and do something here. Let me minimize this window, minimize that one too, and that. I'm trying to get a console here, a terminal. So let's just do, let's see. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you, PSDF. So as you can see here, when you run the PSDF, this D allows you to display detailed information about the active processes. Then E selects all processes regardless of the user running them. So this makes it useful for viewing a complete list of processes across the system. Then you have this option A, which selects process with a terminal except session leaders and process not associated with a terminal. Then F just displays the full format, including additional information like the parent process ID and the user ID and the start time, which will be very important to us because you can see them right here. PID and PPID. Then you have this CPU. What do you call it? You have this CPU usage percentage. Then you have the start time. Then the terminal associated with the process right here. Then this is the time that the process has taken to run in the CPU. Then right here we have the command. So I'm just trying to show you that. So let's get back to where was our okay, let me see. So you can just go back to where we were. Come here, click activities right here. Then we were right here. So we want to open this before we deviated to show you the psdf command. So right here, what we are checking for, let's first get back to the question. We are checking for the name of the key file the intruder downloaded to elevate the privileges after gaining unauthorized access. So here we are trying to look for something, a process which is suspicious, which is fishy. So I'll save you the hassle. It is process 465 right here, this particular process. So the reason why we are singling this out as a malicious process, because it's called an exploit. As you can see, this command area, it was run as an exploit. So this is a malicious process. So the name of the process is exploit. So let's get back here and answer that. Exploit. That was correct. Then what was the file used? When was the file used for privilege escalation? First submitted on VirusTotal. So VirusTotal is a popular online service used in cybersecurity for analyzing files, URLs, IP addresses, and domains for potential malicious activities. So it scans these elements through dozens of antivirus engines and detection tools to provide a comprehensive insight into whether a file or a URL might be associated with a malware, phishing, or any other forms of cyber threats. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. VirusTotal. So let's just click that. It's a good site for checking for any suspicious cybersecurity elements. So what we'll do, let's get back into our virtual machine right here. So what we'll do, let's go back. Okay, let me go where activities right here. Then we need to go into, let's open this window. Then let's get back. Okay, we still need to be in processes directory, so let's just get back into it. Then what we'll be checking for is this hash running process.md5. So let's open this, and we're going to look for this, the process number for that particular exploit, which if you have image memory, it was 316171. So yeah, photographic memory I mean. So yeah, that was the process ID, this one. So what we'll do, we'll grab this hash, copy it, then come to our clipboard in this side panel. It should be here. Grab it from here. This is the way to copy things from this virtual machine. Go to VirusTotal, come here to search. So here, as you can see, you can search for URL, IP addresses, domain, or file hash, as I was telling you. This is the beauty of this VirusTotal platform. Then just click enter. So it's searching to see if this hash is associated with any malware. So fortunately enough, it is right here, or unfortunately, but we have it right here. So let's get to details and check. What was the question again? What was the file used for privilege escalation? First submitted on VirusTotal. So let's see. First submission we have here, then we have last submission, blah blah. So we'll just grab this, copy this, then paste it right here. So that's VirusTotal for you. It's a good site. You can just get to play around with it, check different domains, IP addresses to see what information you can gather from it. So the next thing we have, what is the process ID of the operation launched by the attacker? So that should be an easy one. Let's close this, and we should get back to here. So where was that? Yeah, we were here. So this is the row that you are looking in. So the process ID should be in this column right here. So we have this column. The first column shows the user ID, which user ran the process. Then this column, the second column, is for process ID of the process. Then this third column is for the parent process ID. Then this particular column, the third column, is for CPU usage percentage, if I'm not wrong, this third column. Then this other column shows the starting time for this process, the time it started. Then this other column here, the fifth column, should be showing the pseudo terminal the process is attached to. Then this other one is supposed to be showing the cumulative CPU time. Yeah, this process has been like has taken since it started. Then you have the final column here showing the command itself. So right here, as you can see, this exploit was run. So okay, back to what we were talking about. So here we have the process ID 31671. So let's just answer that. We keep on taking tangents, but it's just for extra information to help us as we navigate through this challenge. So what is the username of the malicious process running under? So that's also an easy one. That's this. These are this here. All for M, all for me, all for you. So that's all for M. So okay. What's not? Oh, it's A1L. Okay, it's A1L. It's A1. Sorry about that. A1L. Just being, yeah, that's A1L for M. Yeah. Then what is the parent process ID, PPID, associated with the malicious process? So we already went through that. That is in the third column right here. So we have this process ID, second column. Then you have the PPID, parent process ID, in this third column right here. So associated with the I guess the malicious process is 1686. So 1686, submit. Then what are the operating system and its version on the compromised server? So they're asking for the operating system and its version. So what I'll do, let's go back to activities right here. Then let's go back to our terminal. Let's pop it up real well. Okay, scroll. Let's scroll. Is it really okay? Okay, let's just use it as it is minimized like this. but I'll first minimize this one here. I want us to have a good view of it. Okay, then I don't know, it's appearing this way, but let me, okay, that way. We can just use it this way. So let me first clear the terminal. Then, so what I wanted to show you is to check for information about the operating system and its version. Normally, you run this particular command, uname. So when running uname, we can run uname, let's say tac s. This should be displaying the kernel name. So here we have, as you can see, that's Linux here. Then you can also run uname tac v to display the kernel version. So you can see here, it displays this kernel version right here, Ubuntu 47, I guess. Then we can also check for the OS name. So you can just do uname tac o. You see here GNU Linux. Then you can also run uname tac n for network host name. We have that, the IP. But for a more comprehensive and full overview, you can just simply run uname tac a. So this gives you all the information in a single output. So yeah, that is what we have here. So for this, let's get back to the collected artifacts. So let's come back here, and for this, we are supposed to be checking on the system. So let's come back here. We have the system artifacts. So double click on that. Then we have several files there, text files. I want to check which one was run as uname. Let's just scroll, and we have this. As I told you, it's uname tac a. So we are now sure that it is the same one because we are running it, and when seen, it displays all the information about the system. So let's go back here. What they're asking for, the operating system and its version. So operating system and its version, that should be this one here. Grab it from here this way. It's pretty hard to grab things on this virtual machine. The mouse is kind of lagging, but it's okay. Come here, let's copy it. Again, these are you copy things on this virtual machine. Don't let it stress you. If you try copying it without going through that side panel, it won't work. So that's that. Then you have what is the kernel version of the compromised system. So the same thing, we just grab that from here. Let's first close the side terminal. So the kernel version is this particular one here. So we'll grab it from here, right here, generic. If I can grab it, okay. Copy that. Again, come to the side panel, come to the clipboard, grab it from there, copy it, paste it there, submit that. Then we have this last question right here. What is the most recent CV number associated with the vulnerabilities exploited in this attack? So let's just go back to VirusTotal and learn the CVE number. So we have two CV numbers right here, as you can see. We have this 2021 and this 2024. So definitely this one here is 2024. So I don't know if I can grab it from here. Yeah, copy that. Paste that there. Okay, and we've finished that challenge. It was a rather easy challenge, but it was intuitive because we've gone through the USC, Unix-like Artifacts Collector. We've checked the artifacts that it has collected, and it was an intuitive challenge because you get to learn a lot of things, and I hope you also found some of the things we went through informative. Uh, I'll see you in the next challenge on this Let's Defend platform. So I'll leave a link for this challenge. You can go through it and try it out.